So over the past few days, not gonna lie, I just had this random negative mood for pretty much no reason, right? Now, theoretically, I had every reason in the world to be sad, right? I injured my wrist recently while sparring and I couldn't train for the entire week. And also the channel is not doing as well as I wish it did, right? So in my mind, I was coming up with all of these different reasons as to why I am so sad and why life is so bad lately and why you get a point. It's easier for my mind to look for excuses to stay sad than it is for it to actually climb out of this, to fight this uphill battle and actually improve my mood. So I started thinking, you know what? What should I do? Because sometimes we all have these days, you know? Sometimes you wake up, okay. There's this saying in Poland that I really like. You step off your bed with the wrong foot. So sometimes you just wake up and you feel negative. These days just happen. And I'm thinking, so what can I do to stop this endless cycle of just random negative moods, right? What can I do when over the past few days I just feel like shit? What really can I do about it? And this Saturday, so around 3 or 2 days ago, I found a solution. The solution was so simple, but so physically hard that it actually worked very effectively, all right? What I did is I dedicated this entire day, the entirety of my Saturday on just doing the hardest things that my mind can come up with, right? So as soon as I woke up, the first thing I did, I stepped in that cold shower. Not gonna lie, I haven't cold showered in literal months. The year before that, which was 2023, 2 years before that because I'm fucking old, I was cold showering every day for the entire winter. For the entire winter, I was cold showering every day, just building this resistance, right? And whilst I've only cold showered a few times in 2024, this was the first cold shower of 2025. One of the first few ones, right? Right now it's February 18th, so this was probably the first real cold shower. So I step in, set the temperature on the coldest possible, set the power of the shower onto the strongest possible. And as I'm standing there and this raindrop comes falling at me, bro, it hurts. It physically hurts. Even though I stood there for only 3 minutes, I think. When I walked out, my skin was purple. My head physically hurt from all the raindrops falling, right? It was mind-blowing. The best part, I felt amazing after that, knowing in the back of my mind, not physically, but just getting this feeling in the back of my brain, not mind, whatever, that I'm actually doing something difficult. It really improved my mood, right? And this was just the beginning of the day. For the entire day, I just did the hardest of possible tasks, purely just to get that feeling of, oh yeah, I'm really working hard, right? Because over the past few months, I've been prioritizing only YouTube. I wasn't doing most of the self-improvement habits, right? All I was focusing on was just YouTube fitness, YouTube fitness, YouTube fitness. A little bit of school here and there because I'm still trying to graduate. YouTube fitness, YouTube fitness. And it was like a cycle, right? I was meditating a little bit every day, but I didn't really feel anything. I was journaling once in a while, but I wasn't consistent, you know? Pretty much barely any cold showers because they decrease your hypertrophy, bro. Just avoided most of the truly hard tasks, right? Now, I was still doing the priorities, but I wasn't really doing those small self-improvement tasks that actually develop you as well. So this day, trust me, I just had a real true self-improvement day, right? As soon as I took the cold shower, I recorded 2 videos in the morning. And the best part, what I usually do is I record 2 videos in one day. Then the next day, I don't record anything. Then there's 2 videos, nothing, 2 videos, nothing. That's how I get my daily uploads going, right? But what I always do is I only edit 1 video per day. But what do you think I did that day? I edited 2 videos so that on the next day I can have it a little bit easier, right? And this is just, why do I keep stuttering so much? Damn. I use this mindset for the entirety of the day. Just looking for the hardest possible things to do to make tomorrow easier. And trust me, by the end of it, I felt so great. Like after I was done with recording and editing, I'd spent some time studying. But the highlight of the day, the best part about this entire day was the run. See, as I said, a few days before that, I injured my wrist. I was sparring. I wanted to hit a guy in the head, but he slipped the punch and I landed on the shoulder, right? And my wrist is fully fucked up. I couldn't do anything. But the one thing that I couldn't do was train. I don't want to make cuts in this video, but I genuinely feel like I sound like a fucking idiot. The one thing that I could do was run. I never go running like ever. As a rather slim guy, sure, I have a little bit of muscle, right? But I'm like, by nature, I'm skinny. I was born as a stickman, and stickmen are known for having good cardio. My cardio was not the best. Like in terms of average person, yeah, my cardio is pretty good, right? But when you compare that to other boxes, my cardio was slacking, not gonna lie. So when I went on that run, trust me, I went for a solid 7 kilometers and I ran across like 2 different villages in my hometown, right? I had this path for me, this guideline. For the entire run, I have not stopped once. I did the entire route, the whole 7 kilometers in one go, without a single break in between. Brother, I was just going at it. I was just really pushing myself, you know? And this was a great feeling. Because by the end of it, I thought my cardio was bad, but my ankles and my calves hurt way more than my stomach from running out of breath, which is funny, right? But after the whole day, when I laid down in my bed and I just started thinking, I couldn't think of the last time I had such a great, just pro self-improvement day. I scratched every single habit on my habit tracker too. It was great. This is what you should do when you get those random negative moods all the time, right? Because you can't think your way into positive action, but you can act your way into right thinking, my friend. Lock in. Do those hard tasks even when you don't feel like it. I sound like Hamza right now, but Hamza fell off anyway, so I'm free to say that. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. That's how you improve your mood, by doing those the type of task that when you think about, your mind's like, no, don't do that. It's like you know this feeling when you want to walk up to a girl and your mind is like coming up with every reason as to why you should not do it? That's the kind of task you do. You know that feeling when you're standing under that cold shower trying to convince yourself to pull the lever and make all of this rain fall onto you? You really don't want to do that, right? You would much rather lay in your bed in your like nice, comfortable, warm sheets. That's the kind of task you want to do. That cold shower, yeah, those are the kind of tasks you want to do. When your mind is in this fearful state and you do that task anyways, that's what improves your mind. Courage. You need to have courage, my friend, right? And courage is not the absence of fear, but it's the strength to overcome it. I'm using so many quotes today, that's nice. Trust me. Do something that just genuinely gets your mind shivering, that gets your body shivering, right? And one thing that you got to keep in mind is feel free to have those like positive thoughts about yourself, right? I know it sounds a little bit narcissistic, but some people just can't like think of positive things about themselves. When they try to compliment themselves, when they try to appreciate themselves for doing something difficult, like they just feel awkward in the back of their mind, right? And my advice to you is just allow that. Truly let those positive thoughts flow into your brain, right? I'm gonna say something somewhat stupid, but I would rather be a slight narcissist but actually have a positive self-image than to always walk around with a negative mood, right? Maybe that's just me. I've been lifting for a solid 2 years and I'm so proud of my progress that I cannot walk past. That's what I wanted to say. I cannot walk past a mirror without just... Now I really look stupid, don't I? But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to talk to me directly whilst hanging around a community that actually understands your thoughts and struggles and experiences, join the Discord server. Trust me, you won't find a better community than us anywhere else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment the word pen if you see this point of the video. But yeah, You can click all the videos if you want to. You can subscribe as well. That would really mean a lot to me. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. So keep working, brother, and take care.